What is up, guys? It's GhostRobo, and we are back in the YouTube saddle. My computer's been dead for like 2 weeks. The motherboard actually is broken. So while I'm down here in Florida, I actually rush delivered a MacBook Pro, my new setup. It's twice as fast as my old computer, so it should be a lot better. And I am back, ready to go with my makeshift setup down here in the grand state of Florida. We're here with Dishwasher Vampire Smiles for Xbox Live Arcade. This game came out this past week on Xbox Live Arcade, and it is a crazy, insane character action game. We're fighting some ninja beasts here, and it's got all sorts of gore. But the thing I think I like most about this game, although I have not played it really, I've just seen the screenshots, is the art style is really intense. I guess that's sort of the best way I can describe it. It's really in your face, and they do a great job, I think, of evoking a very dark and very dangerous mood, trying to not get pinned by this ninja beast here. I know I had said for a while that I was going to take a break from walkthroughs and that I wasn't really having fun with them, but I took some time off during my computer being broken and messed up, and I realized that walkthroughs actually are one of my favorite things to do, sharing games with you guys, bringing them to you that way, and it's probably one of the most fun for you as well. So we're going to get back to walkthroughs, starting now with Dishwasher Vampire Smiles. Then I woke up and realized that walkthroughs were great, so here we go. I don't think there's much voice acting, but it tries to create a really somber tone, so I probably won't talk much during these scenes here. Sleep isn't even an escape, though I'm so tired. I am pretty tired as well. Been kind of a crazy whirlwind trip down here to Florida. I drove 24 hours here from Indiana. We're now a prisoner in the spaceship. Of course, all prisoners go. Gosh, spaceships, that's where everyone goes. Jump up on this thing. Uh-oh. Whoa, now we're in a hospital. Heck is going on? We're crawling across the floor. It's a dead space. We're turning into a necromorph. Alright, let's make our way to our, what is this, wheelchair? No? Yes, wheelchair. Ugh. I have no idea what this game's about. I don't know what the real, I didn't play the first game, so I don't really know what the storyline is. I just know it's crazy and insane, and the reviews I read said it was awesome, so, well, I'm excited. I like character action, I like 2D, I like cool art, I like intensity. So much intensity, we have a massive headache. And now everything is bleeding all over. Ugh. He's squirting electric blood. Submit, you are defeated, says the sign. And now we have our claws back. Apparently we destroyed the entire space force of armed guards, so we're gonna go and make our way out of this spaceship. Who wants to be cooped up in a spaceship? Uh-oh, more guys. Okay, so apparently the X button is used for lots of little slashy attacks, and then we can combo that with a B or X finisher. I think you can run on walls in this game. Yes! Stun enemies emit blue sparks. We call that sparking. Okay, so you can use B or X to mess up a sparking enemy. Yeah, it's basically a finisher. But yeah, we can run up the wall here, and then we can do some insanity from up there. I know you get more weapons later on, so I'm excited to see what they give you. Hopefully it's not just your hands. But I know a lot of it is rhythm-based in terms of the button combos. The right stick is used to dodge. From what I've heard, this is a super intense hard game, so I'm pretty excited to see how difficult they made it. I think I'm about to die here, and that's probably going to be my first death. Of course it'll be my first death. Unless this guy's already dead, he's already having weird psycho dreams of insanity and doom. Seems like you're not really able to take on more than one guy at once. Kind of a, whoa, shot. You are dead. Okay. I don't know how it's checkpointing or if it places us right. I guess it places us right back in this room. That's alright, we'll take the first room to get used to the controls here. Didn't know any of these guys could have guns and take us out that way. Alright, we're tearing people to bits. Guy's like can't tell if he's supposed to be a criminal or if he's just fighting for his life. Like, is he really wanting to rip these people in half, or is that just kind of a product of his circumstances, or was that why he was put in prison? I'm sure the first game probably explained some of this. Maybe many of you have played the first game if you're looking at Vampire Smiles, but so far, this guy is a psychopath. He's like Wolverine on cocaine with love hearts coming out of people. What is going on? He's definitely drugged, and he's definitely crazy. He's got like blood all over his face. It almost looks like he's eating them. You are broken. Give up. You are crushed. Succumb. Okay, there's some prison guards. They're just as violent as us, apparently. The bosses supposedly are really intense. I heard on a podcast I was listening to the other day that the bosses are like crazy hard. And probably my favorite part of character action games is definitely bosses. I'm sure most people's favorite part is what can they come up with. Especially games like this where it's mostly skill-based and not like, oh, you have to, just pattern recognition. I mean, it'll probably be some pattern recognition, but some games like Zelda are basically just like, hey, use our new weapon, recognize the pattern, and press the win button, whether it's with the boomerang or the line shot or whatever it is. It's a little bit more skill-based. I'm kind of more of a fan. I'm guessing there's combos. Mess around in the, whatever you want to call it, the practice room for a second before I start here, just to get used to controls, and it seemed like it was showing me a bunch of combos on the screen, although I don't see them here in this, obviously, in the main single player. I think you might change characters. I think there's like a girl character as well, although to be honest, I can't tell if this is the boy or girl character. I don't know if you can any better than I can, but I do like the art style. They do a lot, and kind of interestingly enough, they don't take up the whole screen, which is weird. Like, it's a very awkward portion of the screen. If you look, I'm pressing up and down, it's not like I can, see below where I'm at. Like, they choose a very awkward framing for this first level here. I think those hearts that are coming out of enemies is refilling our health a little bit. We're going to run up this wall here. Use the left stick to run up the wall. Good deal. Alright, give up. Anything over there? No. Alright. And see, this is the same with, like, exits and enters. They're not entrances, rather. They're not like at the end, the very edge of the screen. They're kind of midway through. Kind of interesting. We can kind of dash a little bit if we double tap over. Apparently this guy's obsessed with the moon. Is he the vampire, or is he looking for the vampire? I don't know, but he just said backtracking, and that makes me think of Metroid, which is a smile-inducing thought. So we're gonna backtrack, apparently. Uh-oh. Locked in. What is going on? Back in the hospital. What does that say? You wonderful thief? You wonderful fiend? It looks like it's TH. I don't know. Weird. What is going on? Oh my god, strobe light intensity. Crazy broken film intensity. Oh, can show you wonderful things is what it said. I can show you wonderful things. So he has like some psychotic demon beast inside of him. And apparently we just passed through that huge metal grate. What the heck? I passed through that grate. I feel like my body was ripped into a mist of blood, chucked through space, and hastily thrown together. What is happening to me? You are a psychopath, sir, with weird devil teeth. Never a good combination. You can now use Yuki's Blood Warp. To use Blood Warp, tap right stick in the direction you want to warp. Okay. Boom. We can go through things and it doesn't hurt us. We just lose some blood. I guess it's a air freshener or an air... What would you call something that makes the air smell worse? An air defreshener? An air stinkifier? Alright, so we'll pass through this great bloom. Very cool. Uh-oh. That guy was being a jerk, so we're gonna rip his arms off. Don't shoot people in the head when they're not looking. That's rude. Rude, rude, rude. At least say, hey, look at me, and I shoot you in the face. This game is really crazy, and there's so much blood. Like, the whole black and red color scheme, though, works. Like, it does well for it, right? Like, it just seems like horrible things have gone down, and even more so than that, it makes you feel like your character is like, deeply tormented and deeply disturbed. So I guess what they're going for, and they did a great job. I mean, even from the first... 10-15 minutes here, you can see that this guy, Yuri, is messed the heck up. He's got a dash where he loses blood. Like, what? What? Blood warp? What does that even mean? Alright, we're backtracking. Where is my bomb? Where is my fire missile? Where's my ice beam? I want my Metroid power-ups. Let's go. Oh, yes. Big dashy. The music's pretty sweet, too. Uh-oh. Skulls! Flying alien android skulls. Yeah, those hearts we're getting as we're filling our health from each other there. Some guys, it seems like you can just punch for a while and nothing happens, but if you do a finisher, they die instantly. Kind of an interesting mechanic, and we're getting scored. Of course, I have no idea what a good score is at all. I just know I'm killing stuff, and we're not dying, which means thumbs up, right? That's a good score. Winning and not losing is a good score to me. Alright, command. Should we go to escape or command? Let's go to command. What's up, guys? Anything in here? Not really. It's just a room with scrolly bits. Alright. Run up the wall. Uh-oh. I believe you can probably do some, like, air dash. Why is it not working? Have to hit over? Maybe. There we go. Okay. So you have to be really in control of the directional stick as you do your wall running. But I believe there's some homing attacks you can use out of the wall runs later on. Wonder how the moves are unlocked. Is it by level, or is it just like an unlock it sort of Metroid style, in the sense like you have it but you can't use it yet, like the new Metroid Other M for Wii, which is a great game, just weirdly structured. The Gaoler, dealer of crooked justice. Okay. Who are you, sir? He's got a nice weird hat, and he's got a big sword. Ooh, and he's got some crazy moves. Make sure we dodge him. So I guess this is like the first boss. How do you feel about the blood splattering on the screen? It's kind of weird. Like, I you know, obviously Call of Duty and tons of games like that do first person where blood splattering on the screen to indicate health, but this doesn't really indicate health. This is more to indicate you're doing well. He's got some powerful slashes. We gotta be careful. Be careful of his slashes. We do some damage, and it looks like we can pull off a mini finisher of sorts, but he gets really angry. So we gotta be careful. And this MacBook Pro I got, I mentioned at the beginning of the video, is functioning like a beast. It's a quad-core i7 processor, 2.2 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM. I could have probably got 8, but I just wanted to order the basic model to get it as quickly as possible, no custom order. And it's running like a fantastic mermaid. That's all I can say. It's awesome. I love it, and it's going to allow me to do a lot more videos because it exports and imports. Seems like it goes way faster. My old computer I was running off of was an iMac, and it was a dual core, so now I'm running quad core. Seems like it's going to be really great. I think with that, this game seems really great. We'll wrap up this first episode here. Planning on doing a full walkthrough of this game. I think it's only a couple hours long, so we should be able to get in and out in a quick bit. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you sticking with me as I had my little time off from YouTube while my computer did its thing and crashed and cried and died, but we're back. We're back in full force. We're back with an awesome game for Xbox Live Arcade. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, once again, and until next time, we'll see you later.